If you have issues with Wi-Fi not working properly on your Xiaomi 15T or 15T Pro, here's what you can do. So first of all, we're gonna go to settings, and of course we can choose more connectivity options in order to make sure that the AirPlay mode is not enabled, because sometimes we can turn it on by accident and we might not even be aware of that. So if the AirPlay mode is off and of course you still have issues with the Wi-Fi, then we're gonna go to Wi-Fi settings. In here, if we go to network acceleration, we can find, for example, the dual band Wi-Fi speed boost and use mobile data to boost speed. While these features are of course kind of great and they can be quite helpful in order to speed up your Wi-Fi, in some cases they can be the reason why something might be messing up. So in this case you want to disable these options in order to see if they make any difference, of course, if you actually enabled them before. Besides that, in additional settings we can find saved networks. So for example, if you cannot find your network on this list, even though you have been connected to the Wi-Fi network before, you might want to remove the network from the saved networks in order to try to connect to it again. Besides that, we can just simply disable and enable Wi-Fi just like that, because sometimes this simple refresh does the trick. You can also go into the details of or settings of the network, and over here we can make sure that we connect automatically to our Wi-Fi network, and this can be quite helpful if your phone disconnects you from the Wi-Fi, for example, after some time and it doesn't reconnect. So in this case we can make sure that the automatic reconnection is actually enabled. And of course we can also forget the network as well. So for example, if you cannot for some reason connect it, then you can just forget the network and try to connect to the same network again. We can also use the QR code scanner in case you cannot find the network. So if you have the QR code of the Wi-Fi, you can just scan the QR code and you don't have to look for the network and you don't have to enter the password. You can just immediately connect to the network. But the last thing that you can do in order to try to solve your issues with Wi-Fi, and then over here we need to go to more connectivity options, and in here we have reset Wi-Fi, mobile networks and Bluetooth. And unfortunately we cannot really separate these three things. So if you reset Wi-Fi settings, we will also reset settings for mobile data and Bluetooth. So this also means that you will have to reconnect to all Wi-Fi networks and Bluetooth devices, for example. But once you are ready, tap on reset settings, and after that go back to Wi-Fi settings and just try to connect to your Wi-Fi again. In addition to all of these settings, because, well, this is pretty much everything that we can do in order to try to solve your issues, there's also, of course, a restart of the device. So if you didn't reboot your phone yet, you can do that too. But essentially, what you can also do is just verify or check if the access to Wi-Fi is accessible on other devices that use the same Wi-Fi network. So for example, if you have like TV or any other smart device that you can connect to Wi-Fi, check if you can actually connect to that Wi-Fi network at all. If you cannot, if the Wi-Fi doesn't work on other devices as well, then of course this can be the suggestion that you might have an issue with the Wi-Fi itself rather than the Wi-Fi on your Xiaomi 15T or 15T Pro. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.